What's tea, girlies? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 16 of Vlogmas, girl. As you can tell by the title, today we are going to do a behind the scenes of a day in content creation. I need to do a couple videos, just like my own videos, things that might have triggered my mind, and I wanted to make like a topic on it, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make it a thing. But I don't have enough storage on my camera, and I normally get my SD cards from Amazon, but I literally have like an hour and 30-ish kind of minutes today. So trying to do my vlog and the other videos that I need to do, that's not going to be enough space. And if it is, it's going to be like right there, you know what I'm saying? I don't try and do the penny pinch. Like, even when it comes to my house, if I'm running low, I feel like I'm already out of stuff. So the fact that I let my memory card get this low is a problem. So I'm gonna go and head over to, I was gonna go to Walmart, but I didn't want to go to the Walmart by my house just because. So I'm going to another Walmart. I'm gonna go to the one over here by the place where I want to get something to eat from, because I don't know about y'all, but I can't think on no empty stomach, which means I can't create on an empty stomach. And I want me some shrimp fried rice. So y'all know I always go to my little seafood place. I'm gonna go over here and get that, and then I'm gonna go to Walmart first to get the SD card, and then we're gonna go get something to eat. And I think while I'm at Walmart, I may as well just get the stuff that I want to cook for dinner, because we gonna have chicken Alfredo soup. That has nothing to do with this video, but the fact that I'm already gonna be at the store, it makes sense to like just get the stuff that I need. But we are going to do the behind the scenes of a day in the life of content creation, because I feel like a lot of people just tell you post the content, but they're not really like telling you how to do your filming setup, or these angles, or how this method of doing something could possibly help you. So I'm gonna give y'all the real and the raw today. I am currently recording on my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That's what I film all of my videos on. I got this camera at the end of 2024, and I was just like mainly using it for vlogs. Honestly, I wasn't using it for too much of nothing else. And then within like the last, I think 4 to 6 months, I started using it for all of my content, because one, it helps with the storage on my phone, because that is like literally always full. But two, the quality on this camera, yes, if you have your phone, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to, you know what I'm saying, go out and invest in something immediately. You need to like find your rhythm, make sure it's something that you're going to actually stick with. And I say that because I'm a person, as soon as I feel like I'm on to a new venture, or I'm starting a new hobby or something, I just feel like I go all in and I invest in all of these things, and half the time it's not even something I'm gonna stick with. So don't invest in a camera until you know that this is like actually something you want to do. You're gonna stick with it. It's gonna be a thing. Because when I bought this camera, it was $600. I think now this camera is like $1,000. So girl, please, okay? If you only got your back camera is good enough. Just make sure you wipe it off. And I heard that if you wipe it off with Windex, that works better than you just like wiping it off with your shirt or something. I use my DJI for everything, and I have like a little suction cup mount that it sits on in the car, and then I also have a phone mount in my window that I used to use when I was doing my phone content, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to take that down, because I literally never use it. And I'll probably, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's it, girl. I just needed to come in, open up the vlog, tell y'all what we're going to be doing today, and we finna get over here, and then I'll pick y'all back up once we get home and we're actually ready to get into our content bag, okay? I have ate, relaxed, and probably relaxed more than I should have, child, because it is 2:51 and I'm just now getting my life together. So I'm about to sit here and do my makeup. I'm sitting at my vanity. Let me show you my little setup. Hold on. So I have my camera. I don't know if you can see that, but I have my camera on like this mini tripod, and I just sit it in front of my vanity like this, so that way the lights from my vanity, you know what I'm saying, can pop off on me. I got a good background going. I'm gonna fix all of that before we even, they ain't gonna see that in the TikToks, okay? They just gonna see this, the behind the scenes. Y'all just seeing that, but that's not gonna be in the TikTok. But I'm sitting at this angle because I feel like people connect more when it's a face-to-face conversation, or like you in the midst of doing something, like you doing your makeup, you doing your hair, you know, like all of those things can be hooks, but they can also be how people stay intrigued because people love to see the finished product. So I'm sitting in my vanity because I need to get myself together, and I need to record 2 vlogs that I want to put out. Well, 2 like little videos that I want to put out. You don't necessarily have to do your makeup to do it, but I just feel like you need to, well, there's no, I feel like people can see the effort that you put in. So if I'm sitting here and I put in effort and I do my makeup, I can do as many videos as I want to. But if I'm sitting here like this, and you know what I'm saying, just kind of like more in that homebody state, you're less likely to perform or show up. And then on top of that, you want to get yourself together, because that's what brands are looking for. Brands are looking for somebody who's going to put in the time and the effort, because it makes them spending money on you make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make it worthwhile. You can't just like, yeah, some videos are good to just post, you know what I'm saying, in your natural form, and like you just keep going, but you want to give the people something to look at. You know what I'm saying? Because your makeup being done and you talking about something motivational or positive, and this video could lead to a comment, and that comment could lead to another video. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of almost like a chain and a ripple effect. So I'm about to sit here and get myself together. But the 2 videos that I have that I need to do for today, I don't have the scripts printed out. I used to be like a print out the scripts kind of person. Go off of that and, you know what I'm saying, like just keep it going. I don't print them off as much. Well, I can't say that. Hold on, because I think I do have one of the last ones that I printed off. Hold on. Okay, so these are like some that I printed off before. This is actually one of the scripts that I need to do. But I would just print it off, and then I would normally like stick it to my mirror, or, you know what I'm saying, prop it up, sit it up somewhere where I can kind of just read off of it and not lose whatever angle that I'm sitting at. This was another one that I did. I like go through and highlight it. Sometimes I have 2 different versions, and I'll take and I'll make notes for one version that I like. So like this one, I think I had 3 different options for this one, and I kind of just like I highlight the ones that I want to use for each scene off of the 3, or, you know what I'm saying, like off of whichever one. If I'm using 2 that I kind of like, I take different parts from it and I'll put it together in one video, so that way it's like all making sense, you know what I'm saying, or it's how I want it to be. And a lot of times that helps for multiple reasons. So for one, just as like a creator, sometimes, and especially in the beginning, I wasn't the best at like knowing what to say and keeping the flow of the video. So by me having a script, I knew I can come in, record it however, and then when I'm going back through to edit it, I can kind of make some of the changes there, or I can cut out like the dead space or whatever. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about, but I can't really show y'all in the time of me doing it, because I have to film it in my TikTok, like in the vertical, what is that, portrait mode. But I will like insert some clips for me doing it and like show y'all how I read the script, and I'll probably include a couple bloopers too, just so y'all can kind of like get a feel of what it's actually like to create a video. Some people are so used to having a bad life, they don't even know how to have a good one. Like, seriously. Healthy loves feel boring. Healthy love feels boring. Healthy love feels boring. Healthy love feels boring. Stability feels like suspicious. No. What? Healthy love feels boring. Stability feels suspicious. So if you're uncomfortable with calmness. Okay, so y'all can see I am all done. Angle has slightly changed just a little bit because once I like turned the camera on and see my background and how I need to move, this angle just kind of like felt better, and like the background was a little bit cleaner. It just felt better. Like the lighting was better at this angle, so I chose to sit like this. But I literally have my script like in my text messages, and you kind of just read through, you know what I'm saying? Keep your pauses still natural. Like try and make the video as natural as possible, but you just go off of a script, and that's okay because some brands are going to give you scripts that they want you to repeat verbatim. You could just do like B-roll footage and you have to film a voiceover over it, but some brands are going to want you to actually use their scripts in your actual video, the same way that I just kind of gave y'all that clip. So it's good to get familiar with it, but it also helps you if you are not one of those people who can just like fly the full thought off the brain, or if you don't want to have to delete a whole bunch of dead spaces. Like you're still going to have dead spaces where you're like going back to look at the script and make sure that you're saying the right things and kind of just like translating it right. But it definitely helps. Writing a script and having that is going to help you 9 times more times than it's not, because you got to learn how to plan out some of your content. Some of your content, yes, it's good to like freestyle, but some content you do want to plan it out. That's why I say, baby, content creation is a job. So I'm giving you the real and the raw now for you even decide if this is something that you actually want to get into before, you take it too far and you don't really know where you're going to go with content. Hey, y'all, so now that we are all done with filming, I would show y'all like my full editing thing, but I currently have my SD card in here. So I can't show you that, but I can say that I edit on my desktop. So I'm gonna show you, like I just come to the computer and then I have the CapCut app that I use. And then, hurry up. I use this little like contraption. I think this is on my Amazon storefront, but it has a place for you to put your SD card, the bigger like card reader thing, and then a USB port. Like if you're taking it from, I don't even know where, girl. I'm not even finna act like I'm tech savvy, but you use this. And I have also this little piece. It's like a converter piece that I have to stick on the end. So I have this little piece and I stick this on the end of there, and then I plug this thing. Once I put the SD card, I plug it into my computer, and that's what I use to get my content off. And then once I have my content, I've already edited these videos. Let me see. Oh, this was a TikTok video. That's not even going to show because I don't have that SD card in there. So none of these are going to show because I don't have the SD card in it, but I just go to CapCut. Now, I do have CapCut Pro. You can use the regular version. I just feel like Pro has a lot of more features that I use. But that is it, girl. So let me show y'all how the video actually came out. And this is the actual video that I'm going to post on my social media. I just want to give y'all an idea so that way you can see like how to edit. When you're editing, even though I can't show you all the things, when you're editing, here are a few tips that you want to use. You want to make sure you cut out as many dead pauses or much dead space as possible, as long as it does not make sense for your clip. Like, so if you have a dead pause and it's a facial expression, so you're reacting to something that you just said, that could work. But you just want to make sure, like, when you're watching it, watch it from a viewer's lens, right? So I always go through and I edit my videos how I think I would like them, or like how I think it makes sense, and then I go back again and I edit it for how I think the viewer would interpret it, and like would I stop and scroll, would I stop in my scroll to watch this video. So I try to keep those things in mind. I try to add in special sound effects where they make a sense. I try to add in sound effects where they would naturally be. So like if I muted all the clips in my video, but I still have water running, I insert a sound for that over that part. Or if I have a doorbell ringing, or, just like different things to kind of keep the viewer's attention, and then make sure that you're using transitions in between scenes that make sense. It's a whole lot, girl. So if y'all want a separate whole video about how to edit and different things of that nature, just let me know, because I am about to switch over my SD card. So I can put this one into the computer and we can have like a whole situation, girl. You just let me know down in the comments if y'all want a full editing tutorial, and I'll tell you or show you kind of what I do. But without further ado, here is the final result of the video that I just filmed. Some people are so used to having a bad life, they don't even know how to have a good one. Like, seriously. They're literally so comfortable in chaos and in struggle that peace feels absolutely weird and foreign to them. Healthy love feels boring. Stability feels suspicious. A good day feel like something bad just has to be coming. And I quite literally used to be that girl. I was so used to surviving. I didn't know how to just live. I didn't know how to rest without guilt. I didn't know how to receive without overthinking. And I ultimately just didn't know how to be happy without waiting for that other shoe to drop. But here's the thing. A good life takes practice. Peace is a skill. Joy is something that you literally have to get used to allowing yourself to feel. So if you're uncomfortable with calmness, if you self-sabotage when things are going good, or if you just feel weird for choosing yourself, baby, that do not mean something's wrong with you. That literally means you're rewiring your brain to get used to the good things and a new way of living. And that's okay. And just like that, babes, we are done. It is a wrap behind the scenes for content creation. I still have a couple more vlogs or videos that I need to get out for TikTok, but I'm not even gonna waste y'all time with that, girl. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube short, or make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube so that you can see the shorts, and then also head over to my TikTok so that way you can see the videos there. But until next time, tell a friend to fuck with Brown Skin Bree. And I will catch y'all on the next vlog. So I appreciate y'all as always for tuning in and sticking with me through all the craziness and the madness. But girl, I love you and I'm out.